Hey, what's up guys? Today I'm gonna be doing a Q&A.
Why did you hit me when I was a kid? My name is Zach from next door.
Shut up man, we fucking agreed we weren't gonna talk about that, okay?
What do you do for a living? So for a living I do a sales job for office relocations. So yeah, I don't do YouTube as a job. But yeah, I do so yeah, office relocation sales pretty much. Do you make like a character on your videos or do you act normally? That's something I want to know. Yeah, I'm not that retarded when I'm in real life, especially like the parody videos. It's all acting. I say like, you know, like 75% of me in my videos is acting pretty much. I am awkward in real life as well, but in my videos it's an exaggeration of that. How do you build confidence to do public videos? Keep up the videos, man. I'd say the most important thing is just stop giving a shit. If you stop giving a shit, you can do anything in life. So stop giving a shit, pretty much. Put your nose into a stinky sock for a minute or eat a grasshopper. Nose in the stinky sock for a minute, that's so easy. In what areas has your life changed from making these kind of videos? Nothing much has changed, honestly. I'm still the same. I mean, just more fun to be had, really. Did you vote to leave or stay in Europe? I didn't actually register for the vote because I forgot, so I didn't actually vote in the end. To be honest, even if I had been able to vote, I wouldn't have known who to vote for because it's such a mindfuck of information. And also, you know, it's just, you know, all the arguments they're talking about, especially when it comes to the economy, it's all speculation, and it's really quite hard to make, you know, an actual informed decision on this, especially because the politicians who are advocating this or that, they're always spinning their agenda on you, so you really don't know who or what to believe, really. It's all a load of bullshit in my opinion. If you could choose to either grow giant to 100 foot tall or have the power to shrink others down to the size of a bug, which would you choose and why? I would choose to be really tall because the other one involves fucking other people over, whereas being tall yourself just means being really good yourself. Do you think the majority of people know that the popular pranksters fake most of their stuff? Keep doing what you're doing. That's a good question. I genuinely think that most of the people who watch the really big popular pranksters, I think they don't know that it's fake because, you know, why would you keep watching? I know that there is like a minority of people who continue watching despite knowing that it's fake because they're just like, oh, it's just entertainment or whatever, I still enjoy it. I can't understand those people at all. But bear in mind that especially with the big popular fake pranksters, the majority of their viewer bases are all like really young. They're all like kids, and if they're not kids, then they're generally pretty retarded anyway. So majority of them, I generally don't think that they realise that it's fake, which is obviously a shame, but that's just how it is, really. How much money have you invested on your recording equipment, cameras, mics, etc.? About 500 quid maybe. But I've paid it all off with the ad revenue that I've got from my videos, so I've essentially not spent much on it really, because it's all been paid off. Why do you think you haven't got the amount of subs/views you deserve, if you feel that way? I don't honestly think that I deserve a certain amount of views or subs based on my videos. You know, it's really hard to get views on YouTube nowadays in general, just because of how saturated YouTube is now, because I mean there's so many fucking videos on YouTube now, and it's especially really difficult in the prank genre just because of, you know, everyone's faking their videos now, and it's hard to stand out and compete with these awesome reactions, you know, with people blowing up their kids and people killing their best friends and, you know, exposing gold diggers and all this bullshit. You know, it is really difficult, obviously, to grow your channel, and also the fact that in terms of like collaboration opportunities, it's really not that many people doing it in the UK. Whereas if I was in America, there would be far more opportunity to do some decent collaborations with people who have a similar audience to me, because a lot of, some of the people who are doing pranks in this country or in London, they have kind of a different audience than what I have as well. But yeah, it's, the main reason is because of everyone faking their pranks. I could have made the decision to start doing fake pranks and I would have got a lot more views out of those sorts of videos, but I made the decision that I want to keep things real and I want to be 100% real with you guys and with myself, because you can't lie to yourself. I don't know how all the fake pranksters sleep at night knowing that they're deceiving all these millions of people and just contributing to lies and deception. And also there's a lot of community channels where they re-upload other people's videos and put it on their channel, and that obviously makes it even more saturated because there's even more prank videos in general. So it's really hard to come up on people's recommended lists and stuff, and it's really hard for people to find the smaller channels like myself. But to be honest with you, it doesn't bother me that much, honestly. I don't do these videos primarily for the views or for getting money and fame and all that shit. I don't really care that much about that. I do this as a hobby primarily. I just enjoy doing these videos, that's why I do them. Obviously it'd be nice to get it out there for as many people as possible, but really the primary aim is really just to have fun with it. And yeah, I honestly don't really care that much about the views and the numbers, really. Favourite video game? I play a lot of games. I'm quite big on video games. Right now I'm playing Dota online. It's an online game. Enjoying that a lot. In terms of single player games, my favourites would have to be, it's quite hard because I like a lot of games. I'd say it would be, I'll give you a list of my favourite games. I'd say Deus Ex, the Final Fantasy series, Baldur's Gate, Serious Sam would probably be my favourites in single player games. And then online games, I really like the first Guild Wars and Dota. I remember you from the urinal and I adore your willy. Would it be too much to ask how long it is? Love, Mads. It's about average really, about 5.5 or something. Erect, that is. Do you have a girlfriend? No, I don't at the moment. I like your videos, but now that the UK is no longer in the European Union, can people afford to make videos? I don't see why not. I mean, the UK being out of the EU is going to have some kind of, at least short-term impact on the economy, sure, but would have thought we'd still be able to make videos. Your videos are pretty cool. Why don't you upload them more often? That's a good question. The reason is because it's hard to do it like really regularly, especially doing the stuff that I do, being real stuff. If I was doing fake pranks, if I was doing fake pranks, then yeah, I could just do a video in like 10 minutes and upload every week, based doing what Joey Salads does. But yeah, right now it's hard to upload really regularly, just because it involves getting some mate or somebody else to film as well, film for me. That's difficult. And also in the UK the weather's really shit, and when it rains a lot, and that fucks up. You can't film outside when it's raining, and also in the winter it's really cold as well, which means that it's really not very pleasant filming outside during the winter months. And then sometimes I go out and I film for hours, a few hours, and I don't really get any good reactions, and it just doesn't go as planned, or my audio fucks up, or just something fucks up, and so that also plays a part as well. And also bear in mind that this is a hobby for me, and you know, I don't want to, you know, if you do too much of a good thing, it ends up kind of being a bit draining. So I try and keep things, you know, in moderation really. But obviously I appreciate the fact that you want to see more of my videos. What's one piece of advice you would give to a young person? To be honest, I'm not the best person to ask for advice, but seeing as you're asking, stop giving a shit about what other people think about you, especially when it comes to friends and family, and just do whatever the fuck you want to do. Just do it. What do you like doing in your spare time? So when I'm not doing YouTube videos, I like to watch films, listen to a lot of music. I'm really big on music, and play video games. I also do a bit of, well, I'm trying to get into sort of music production a little bit as well, as again as a hobby, because that's quite cool as well. You know, actually producing music, that's really cool. Which one of your social experiments / pranks did you enjoy doing the most? I've enjoyed so many of them, honestly. Like, this is actually probably the toughest question, because it's hard to pick an actual one I've enjoyed the most. The first kissing prank piss take I did was super fun. The first asking inappropriate questions mid-conversation was super fun. Loved the fuck out of that. The first one I did about picking up girls with the really awkward character I did, that was really fun. So yeah, one of those I would have thought. Oh, and also asking 100 girls for their number, and guys, was really fun as well. How would you describe yourself in 3 words? I'm just me, man. I'm just me, yeah. I'm just me. Have you been contacted by the YouTubers you criticise / parody? No, I've never been contacted by any of them. I did receive some copyright claims from them though. I don't think that they did it directly themselves. I think it was more of an automated content ID match, which is why the copyright claim emerged. It wasn't actually them manually copyrighting my videos. However, some of their fanboys have emailed me with some pretty weird emails, to be honest. If I see you while you're out filming, can I come say hi? No, don't fucking bother me. No, I'm joking. Of course you can say hi, man. Please do. How height are you? I've never actually bothered to measure myself, but I think I'm about 6'1" or 2. What happened to Dasher TV? Yeah, no, he's still around. He went back to uni, which is why he's taking a break from doing videos, but he's going to be coming back soon, so he'll probably start uploading videos again. Who do you support in the EPL, and why did you choose Everton? So the EPL is the English Premier League, that's football. He's joking when he says chosen Everton. I don't actually support anyone in the Premier League. I do watch football and I do follow it. I don't actually support anyone in particular. Each season I tend to just go for the underdog, so whoever's overachieving. So this season I went for Leicester. Season before that I went for, I think, Southampton. I just go for whoever's overachieving, really. You know, all these kind of the smaller team who are, you know, fucking with the establishment. I like watching that. Whose prank videos do you enjoy watching and take inspiration from? Personally, I love Big Doors TV, Laugh, That Was Epic, and Angry Picnic. Ever seen them? What are your thoughts about their amazing pranks? Yeah, they're all good. I like all of those you just mentioned. I especially like Laugh. I think him and another one who I really like called Infobren are my 2 favourites. So yeah, those 2 are my favourites. I think they're brilliant. You know, I love the awkwardness of Laugh, and I love the way he's just naturally able just to do very actually quite little subtle things which are just hilarious. And Infobren, I think he's just really funny and really great at acting and improvising and just fucking with people really well. Have you ever got beaten up due to one of your pranks? Never been beaten up, never. I've never actually got into any kind of physical altercation. How do you say that fucking? I've been threatened a lot of times though, so people have come up to me, got in my face, and you know, threatened me a lot. That's happened loads and loads of times. It's happened less recently, just because my content is less kind of I don't know, guess less provocative. I mean, it never really was very provocative in the first place, but some people, I don't know, they're a bit fucking crazy, so you know, they came up to me and were really pissed off about what I was doing. But really, I don't try to make my videos about trying to upset people like some other people do. I try to keep my content, just try and keep it funny and not provocative in terms of, like, you know, ruining people's days. The first time I ever did a video, it was the one where I was picking my nose and trying to shake people's hands, and that one of the guys was really pissed off, not because of what I was doing, but just the fact that I was recording him, and so he noticed the camera, and then he went over to my cameraman and he threatened to grab my camera and chuck it in the River Thames. So that was you know, the first time I ever went out filming. Another time I was doing the inappropriate questions mid-conversation in one of those stores, and I asked the guy if he was a virgin, just randomly, and he obviously took it the wrong way. I think maybe he thought I was calling him a virgin, even though I was asking whether he was a virgin. And he went absolutely fucking mental. And this was a guy who was actually working in the store, so he was like a shop assistant. And he started threatening me in the store, getting into my face. He didn't actually physically touch me or anything, but he was like, "Come, let's go outside. I'm gonna beat the shit out of you." And I was just like, "Calm down, man. It's just a joke." And there was also quite a few when I was doing the asking 100 guys for their number. You know, there's a lot of homophobic people who, you know, they demanded that I remove the footage of them, and at first I was like, you know, I don't really see why I should remove your footage, because it's legal to film in public. But then once they calmed down and they asked me nicely, then yeah, I was happy to, you know, talk to them and then remove the footage. What made you start YouTube, and who's your favourite one? Why did I start YouTube? Really, it's just as a hobby, honestly. It's just something to do, really. Just have a bit of fun, have a nice cool little hobby to do, and I really enjoy it. That's literally it, really. Who is your favourite one? In terms of pranks, I would say Laugh and Infobren are my favourites. Let me just have a look. A few other pranksters as well who I like. I like Antisocial, I like Big Doss, I like Luke John Donahue. There's a few smaller ones like Thrills TV, I quite like him a lot. And then in terms of other channels, I like, there's this one channel called Escapist, and that's this guy who does game reviews. Really funny guy. He's definitely worth checking out if you like game reviews. It's really funny, very cynical, very you know, cynical humour, but very good. I like H3H3. He's actually the only one of those reaction channels that I actually like, mainly because the guy is genuinely funny, and he comes across as, you know, a genuine funny guy, as opposed to all those other reaction channels where they just kind of perpetuate drama. They try and, you know, shit stir as much as possible, and they're really not very funny or interesting, really, as people or as entertainers. And the thing I like about H3H3 is that he keeps things funny. He doesn't do the whole cyberbullying kind of vibe to his videos, and he's genuinely funny guy. I used to really like watching Russell Brand's The Trues. That was really good. He stopped doing that now, unfortunately, but that was really good. He's a funny guy. And another channel I quite like, he doesn't actually upload anymore, but there's a guy called Charlie Veach. He's got loads of videos on this channel. He's called Charlie Veach. He used to do like the megaphoning in public, and he used to do these like satirical, semi-political, I guess you could call it, demonstrations and just interactions with like the police and with authority, and just fucking with people in that kind of way. And that was really entertaining, and also had a kind of a serious underlying message to it as well, which I really like as well. And there's another guy actually who's still doing it now called Danny Shine.